now I would like to finish, but thank you all of you. I just wanted to conclude by two things. I wouldn't keep you more than 5 minutes. The first thing is, I have asked colleagues, I appear on the screen, I talk to you, I look at the chair, but this work there's many hours are put on the back seat, on the back, if you like, of these computers, many hours, just to test this Zoom and to make sure it will work smoothly. We spend hours and hours, really, to design these brochures you have seen, the certificate you're going to receive. This takes hours and hours talking to people. The papers, the books you see, it takes Janet many of the emails. And I remember in Geneva, she told me, I'm very excited and I'm going to Geneva. She said to me, it will be very nice to see the people who have been communicating with them, correcting their papers, editing them. But I really want you to, all those who are watching us across the whole world, I want you to learn two lessons. The success of any organization is really about teamwork. And yes, you may see someone in the front, but just look today, Professor Muhammad Hassan has been facilitating all this last 3-4 hours now, and he had to put lots of energy, time out of his time. At the end of the day, he's a professor at the university. So this is not his job. He's giving us his time. So I really want you to, wherever you are now, in America, in Indonesia, in Africa, to really show the gratitude in any way you like in the Facebook pages. Put a thumb, put a love heart, put whatever you put there, because I know many of you are listening to us, watching us, not for me, but for those people. And I would like also to invite, Mervyn, can you show your picture for those that haven't seen you? So that's number one. We really can't succeed without a teamwork. And this is just 3 people. I wish I have asked Ola, who is doing lots of work on the Twitter account from Sudan. Imagine Sudan with the difficulty of the internet. We have volunteers from there helping on doing this work. She was there yesterday. The internet is keep cutting. She's coming on and off, but I asked her if she can come now, but we have her picture. We will show it on the website. So Suhail, if I can ask you, Suhail, let me start by Suhail. Suhail, he's based, you are in Sharjah, right? In Abu Dhabi, in UAE.
Yes, Prof, that's right.
I am very pleased to see you, and I'm very sure I really want you to appear on the camera so the whole world will see you, because this is how far we are. We're like 7 hours distant. Imagine we have been working and will continue to work very effectively and productively. I think if he bring, I'm not sure, but 199% on that screen on his back, he's working on WAS work now. He is currently working on finalizing the certificate. So imagine people working remotely for a long time, very productively. And I think this is a message for people to also invest on people working with them, not just on particular conference or a work like the work we do. We are not a massive corporate, we are a non-for-profit, but I think it is working. And the quality, Suhail, I have to tell you, many feedback we have received since you start working with us. I think everyone is keep telling us this is the best. I like it. Even we have people approaching us just to help them designing brochures or designing their own cover note. And they think this is your work, and I really thank you very much, Suhail. Thank you very much. And you are a true proof of people can work remotely. On the left-hand side, you have Janet. Janet, first of all, I hope you are very well. She has been very ill on the last few days. She struggled yesterday. She's been resting today, but Janet again, remote. Yes, she's in Brighton, which is only 1 hour from London, but I haven't seen her for more than 1 year. The last time I think we saw her in Brighton more before the Covid-19, but she's working over all this lockdown. And I think some of you are really annoyed with them. WhatsApp, they respond. And I think this is the other issue. Yes, we are working remotely. I don't recommend people to act like me, keep bombarding people with messages, and you still have to remind yourself, these people, they have a deadline, they have a work, 9 to 5, whatever it is. But Janet, thank you very much for all your help. I think you are muted, Janet.
Right, is that better?
Yes, better. How are you feeling today?
as you can hear, the voice isn't brilliant, and the head still feels like it's stuffed with cotton wool, but I'm okay. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. And I really, we are all very grateful. And as we talk, people watching you for all over the world. And I know that when I went to Sudan, there are people, they know you in person now. There are people from Nigeria, they know you in person. Gazama, he knows you. You people from India. This is, I think, the beauty of this family. But thank you very, very much, Janet, and stay with us. And Mervyn, I know many people, they know you, but also to remind people, at the back end, there's someone working very hard. Where are you, Mervyn?
I'm here.
You are the most important person because he's the one who take all the trouble of what is coming forward. Getting these videos is a really, really difficult job. And we reach a point where we are no longer even now, every time we depend on a third party, we end up struggling. And these videos are extremely important because there's so many millions, they were unable and they will be able to watch them in the nearest future in YouTube. We know that universities are using them. That's why we invest too much time. And we have examples. We went all the way to Canada. We never thought we will not get our videos. It's always been a struggle. Recording a video of this nature is not an easy job. If you think it's someone just having a camera, it's not. He need to edit it. He need to make sure the sound, and you can see he need to test many things. He need to find out, and we will continue. He's going to explore more how to get the best picture out of the Zoom. This is a huge job. It's not an easy job. It's not a video you just plug in into the YouTube. It's a huge work. And I know I have thanked Mervyn, but Mervyn, you made lots of friends from all over the world now. Yeah. But thank you very much. And we will get, I think, from what you keep updating me, the videos are okay.
Yes.
Right. So we will see them shortly.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, I want to finish thanking everyone from yesterday. I don't want to read all of them. Starting from Dr. Petru Dimitriou from the United Nations. And I think we're very proud and we are very pleased with the good partnership we have with the United Nations, particularly this unit, the Joint Inspection Unit. We had the pleasure of working with them since the Knowledge Management Report on 2016, then the Public-Private Partnership 2018, and then in 2019, we also worked with them on managing science and technology that was organized at the International Maritime Organization, which is a UN agency, again, with the support of the Joint Inspection Unit in Geneva. We had lots of work with UNICEF. Again, Petru has been here. So our relationship is very productive and I really would like it to continue. And I think he's been the whole day yesterday, and I think I have seen him on the chat this day today. He was very pleased with what he has seen. And I think they are opening up their doors to learn from us, not just academia, also private sector. And they are, you can see from the reports, and I really encourage all of you across the world to go to their website, download this report. They are free of charge, they are there. And this is the United Nations thinking about everything. And I think they are doing massive work on research one. And I think all the people yesterday, I would like to thank all of them from Indonesia, from Uganda, from Bahrain, Turkey, Botswana. Of course, we got from the UK, I have Tawfiq from Westminster. We got Rawat from East London, from Coventry today, Ahmed. We also got Professor Farida from Queen Mary, Maimana from UCL, Weil from Cambridge. We had Professor Roy from Ward University in the US, Muhammad from Canada. We also had Professor Ron McQueen, Alexander Webb. All of them are from University of Stirling. And I think we also had Professor Douglas Hensley. Douglas is one of the key founders of WAST. He's one of the major, his contribution has been massive. He used to be the provost of the Montreal. His talk yesterday was really amazing. He's had a wealth of experience. He founded 3 or 4 business schools in the States. He's well known in quality management. So to listen to him yesterday, I'm really looking forward to watch the video. And thanks to everyone. Rabi, Dr. Rabi earlier today, Rawat, and the speakers in the morning from Sudan. You can see how much they struggled, but they were very keen to still get there. Seema from India, I can just see Seema now. Professor Seema, she has contributed massively with WAST. I think you have been in the US, Seema? I think you went to the US. Yes, she attended.
Yes, I was there.
This is a
In New
family,
Jersey.
and I encourage everyone listening to us worldwide. This is not a normal organization. This is a family. Seema traveled to, I think I have met Seema 5-6 times, at least. So these people, they know each other, they're building, and we hope to, after this COVID-19, we will come back to normal. And as I said, yes, sitting here, it might sound we're stuck here, but we have to break this COVID lockdown. I want to introduce the last of today's one. I'm not sure Melvin didn't come back to me here, but in 2018, we are very keen on engaging children and youth and women. These are three key categories of people. We take them very seriously. Engagement of women, we really mean leadership, women engagement, women empowerment, we do that. And every time we do almost everything possible to engage and empower, and we celebrate the Women Day every year. We had massive videos, you can see them on our website. And also we engage very much with children and youth. And I think we work with the United Nations Children and Youth Organization. We engage them in the decision-making. We have run interviews, starting from 2010 in San Lucia, when we had the hurricanes. Dr. Gail Rigobert, the minister at San Lucia, she brought the whole youth or kids from the schools, and they came and they talked to us. And still that song is in our website from 2010 in San Lucia. And if you listen to the song, they were talking about warning people about the climate change, because San Lucia is one of the islands, according to Dr. Gail Rigobert, she said that in France, in the UN Climate Change Summit, if we do not do if we do not really take our action seriously, there will be no San Lucia in 2050. It will disappear from the planet. So kids or children and youth, they have been massively involved with us. I would like to introduce to you one kid now. Shall I call you a kid or a child? A child. But in 2018, when we went to Geneva, we asked Petro to give us the opportunity to have on the panel, where we have the Minister of Foreign Affairs from Spain, the UN Secretary Generals, and Petro. And we asked Ms. Sarah Cullimore, who is one of the best head teachers in this country. She's running a Church of England school, to help us, because they really treat values very importantly. And Lena was able to be, if you like, agreed upon to come and give a talk at Geneva.
My name is Lena, and I go to St. George's Primary School in London. Thank you so much for giving an 8-year-old child the opportunity to speak to you about how I see my future. In 2030, I will be 20 years old. I really want to be an artist, a doctor, or a gymnast. But sometimes I struggle to concentrate because of the world around me. Children are dying from hunger, poverty, and we are losing people every minute in wars across the world. For me, education is the key for my future. By education, I don't just mean learning maths or English, as my head teacher, Miss Cullimore, has just said in her video. Education to me is about many things. For example, learning new skills to help others, living in harmony with the people around me, and to be the best that I can be. At St. George's, I have always been a superstar. To be a superstar at St. George's, I must always be happy. Happy means H stands for homework, A stands for attitude, P stands for punctuality, the other P stands for participation, and Y stands for yourself. I want you all to be happy by also, first, do all of your homework for the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. These ones. If you don't know, you can't see. No poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, you should know. Secondly, your attitude should always be about working together. Very good example. Third, you must be on time and finish the task before 2030. Not on 2030, but not on 2030, but before 2030. Fourth, you must always join in with others. And finally, you should always stand up for yourself and others. So my message to you all, public and private people, is to always be happy. Thank you to all my teachers and friends at St. George's, and of course my lovely mum who brought me here from London. Once again, thank you all for listening to an 8-year-old child travelling all the way to you from London to say this message. I wish you a very good conference and a happy day. Thank you.
What I want to ask her now, because when we had this lockdown, it started back in March in the UK, they start teaching her and other kids in the UK by online. So we have been in the house trying every day. She's sitting the same like us, looking to teach her in the UK, teaching her. And I would like to ask her, because she's become a friend of us. Now, Lena, can you come close to me? They want say hello to people first, because you might remember some of them. So, can you tell us your experience with online learning over the last 8 months? How was it? And talk to your school, your friends and others.
Personally, my experience with online classes has been really reassuring, because I have felt at certain times that I was behind on my curriculum and my learning, but when the teachers gave us online classes, it reassured me that I was on track with my learning and that I wasn't forgetting anything, and it was quite pleasant.
And is that the same impression from your colleague when you went back to school a month ago? Did they share the same experience like you? Or did you find them saying, oh, it was boring, we've been locked in the last 6, 7 or 8 months?
We've had quite similar opinions on the lockdown. Mainly, the main reason was how it was quite boring and that they couldn't go outside. But I had good ideas about the online classes and how my friends were telling me that it helped them, because when they were stuck on a question or a specific part of homework, say in maths, they could ask the teacher in the online classes and then they wouldn't have forgotten it.
Okay, so I'll ask just 2 questions and you will go. The first question, you remember in Geneva, she said in Geneva, we have the video, you can watch it, but if you remember in Geneva, you said, I want you all people, private and public sector people, she was referring to all of us, the audience, that you finish or you get this job for the Sustainable Development Goals, not on 2030, but before 2030. Now, you were very ambitious. You want people to achieve it before 2030. But given what happened in the COVID, we've been locked down. You know, we have been locked. You can't do anything. And we're going to be locked. Yesterday, France, Germany, and I think others will follow. They're going to have another complete lockdown. So do you still have that ambitious, the whole world will achieve these SDGs by 2030?
I still feel that we can work together and we can achieve these goals, but it isn't very likely with the pandemic and the corona, but I wish that there is a certain possibility that we can complete them.
Okay, the last question. You are in the UK, people now watching you from everywhere. Very poor countries, they can't even have access to internet. Like in the morning we had this problem. Now, kids like you all over the world, not in Europe, not on OECD's countries, not in America, not in Canada. What do you feel about them? Do you remember them? They don't have even access to electricity. So do you feel yourself more privileged than those poor kids in countries where they don't even have electricity? Or what can you say to them? They will see you as someone in London having access to internet. Your school can provide you with these technologies, and even I know some schools they even provided laptops. So what would you say to those who are in countries where they cannot even have the electricity to use this computer in the first place?
I do feel that I am quite lucky to be able to have technology and electricity, and I would be able, if I could speak to them, I would tell them not to give up, because miracles do happen and that there is positivity in the world. So just to try and think about something good, and that all will come good to good people.
Okay, so we will finish with your positive remarks. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we will finish here. I think this is the issue. We have seen the struggle yesterday from Botswana. We have seen the struggle from Sudan today. And I think in the same times, we have seen a very solid internet connectivity from Iraq, from Uganda. So I think I want to bring this to a conclusion. It is 15:24. Thank you all very much. I wish you all the best. Slightest logistical issues. All the videos, once they are ready, we will send them all out. And the other thing is, once we get the certificate, we will send them to you, because we've been sending them online, because we don't know when we're going to meet physically. We might be. I know Professor Abdel Fattah, he was trying to organize an annual conference in Morocco. He said maybe things will differ. We don't know. But it looks like some part of the world, things are much ease now rather than here. But here the situation is getting worse. There will be lockdown. We don't know really whether we will meet again face to face. I don't know, but we hope to. I'm trying to be positive, as Lena said. And also, we will continue, and there's lots of ideas about how we can all together produce something more visible. And as I said, Janice said that on her video 2 days ago. All papers, we are working on them. Some we received, some we're still waiting for. I think we received from Uganda, from Botswana, from Ron, from Brazil. So please, anyone who has presented, send us. I think we received from India as well, because we will bring them together. The good thing is all this outlook, or all the conference proceeding as ISI, we are very keen for all our publications to be respected and good enough for anyone to show it to his or her university. And all our publications, all the outlooks are ISI. You can find them in any top libraries. I have seen them by my eyes every time. We have a video. Mervyn produced a video where you can see them at Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, in Australia, in Middle East, in Africa, in Turkey. So we are very pleased. This message you are delivering here is already published somewhere there. All our journals all of them are available in all libraries. I have seen our 4 journals in Harvard, in the British Library. In fact, one of the journals we publish is called International Journal, which Ihab Tawfiq is leading. International Journal of Food, Nutrition, and Public Health is in the selected refereed journals by NICE, which is the institution in the UK looking after clinical excellence in this country. So our journal is one of them. So whatever you write here is reaching. And by focusing on videos, anything you have said is reaching. But I really encourage you, once you see your video, it will be no restrictions, just a YouTube. Just try to circulate it. So we'll finish here, we'll stop here. Good afternoon, good evening. And for those who are going to the weekend, have a very nice weekend. And for Janet and all those who are unwell, we really wish you all the best. And bye-bye. Salam alaikum.
So please remember, if we all help and do a little bit, it will make a big difference.